Hey everyone, welcome back. And in the previous video we have seen adapter design pattern, and in this video let's talk about another structural design pattern, that is bridge. Okay, now what is a bridge? So let's write it here. Okay, so we on the second number we have bridge. What bridge basically does is, this is really simple. Let's say you have a very large class, okay, a very large class with so many methods. Okay, so basically what you do is you basically break down this class into two different classes and you connect them via bridge. This basically makes your code maintainability easier. So what you can do is you can basically hand over this particular code base to some other team, and you can give this particular code base to some other team, which basically modularizes your code. So what's the problem that bridge pattern is solving is that if you have a big class, okay, you split that class into two small classes and connect them via bridge. Let's take an example. Let's say you have a class named as TV. Okay, now this TV class will have so many methods, like it can have on method, it can have off method, it can have a display method, it can have volume up button, it can have a volume down button, and it can have a switch channel button, not button, basically method I am saying here. Okay, switch channel can be there, on off is there, display is there, volume up volume down, switch channels. What else you can have? Maybe you have a source changing method and thousands of more. Okay, now what I can do is I can basically make one more class name as remote control, and what I can do is, see, I can cut off this method from TV and move it here. So volume up. Similarly, I can even move this one here, and I can maybe switch can be moved here. Correct? Now what will happen? I have basically split my TV class into two classes. One is remote control, second one is TV, and then connect them via bridge. So this is what the bridge design pattern says. So let's implement this thing and understand how this is done in the code. So what I can do, let's make a new Java class named as bridge design pattern. Bridge design pattern. Okay, so I can say, first of all, let's create the public static void main, and I can say string arguments. Okay, so let's first of all create a class TV, and I'll be directly coding this particular design pattern. Okay, so I won't be doing like first of all creating a very large TV class and then cutting down the methods and moving into remote control. So let's directly make a remote and a TV to understand better without wasting any time. So I'll say that this is my remote control. Okay, and above that I have a class TV. Now let's first implement the TV. Okay, so TV, what methods do we have in TV? So I can say that public void switch on. Okay, TV switch on. So I'll say s out, TV is on. Okay, and similarly let's have public void switch off, which basically says s out, that TV is off. And similarly we can have one more method, that is void. What it will do is, which basically we can have a set volume kind of a thing. Okay, set volume. Okay, and whatever number you give me, whatever number, I'll say s out, volume is plus number. Okay, plus the number. And what else we can have? We can even have a source button. So I'll say public void switch source. Okay, in string source, and I'll say s out source is source is now, and then I can print the source here. Okay, now let's implement the remote control. Okay, so I will say that whenever, first of all, a remote control always belongs to a device. So I will say private, okay, TV of type device. So this is my device. So first of all, let's make a constructor. Okay, and I will say that you give me a device of type TV. So I'll say TV device, and I'll set this dot device equals to device. Now see what will happen. I can have some methods here. I'll say public void turn volume up. Okay, what this particular function will do is, this will basically say that this dot device dot set volume. Okay, let's say we have a variable here that is integer current volume. Okay, current volume, and let's say you the current volume by default is 10. So I'll say this set the volume of this TV is that this is this dot set current volume plus 1. Similarly, I can have a method to turn down the volume. So I'll say turn volume volume down. Okay, and I will say that this dot device dot set volume, basically whatsoever is the current volume minus 1. Okay, and we actually need to do a plus plus because I need to increment the value of my own variable as well. Okay, similarly we can have an on and off button. So I can say public void, let's say have a switch source. Okay, and switch source. So what I will do, I will say that this dot device dot switch the source to let's say gaming mode. Okay, so we are done. So now what I can do, I can first of all create a TV. So that this is my TV equals to new TV. Okay, then what I can do, I can make a remote control RC equals to new remote control and pass this TV here. So now this remote control has the access to this TV. That this is a bridge has been established. Now see what I can do, I can say that hey remote control, do one thing, turn volume down. Now see what I will do, when I run this program, see what happens. We need to run this program. Okay, volume is 10. Okay, let's do one more thing, that rc dot turn volume down. Okay, so if I run this program, you can see volume is 9. Now from where this volume is 9 is coming is, this is coming from the TV class. Okay, from the TV class, as you can see. Similarly, let's do it again. So rc dot turn volume down, then rc dot turn volume down. Okay, so volume down is working. Let's turn up the volume, that hey remote control, turn up the volume by 1. So it should the turn volume up is not working. Turn volume up again. Okay, so if I run this code, yeah, it's working. So it goes 7 6 and then again it's 7. So if I run it this one more time, so turn volume up again. So yes, my volume is turning up. Now I can say rc dot switch the source. Okay, so if I run this code, now my mode should be switched. Now the mode is gaming mode. So that was basically the bridge pattern. So if we don't have this pattern, what I can do is I can basically make all these methods here, but because we are following the switch method, we are following the bridge pattern. What I did, I made a TV, I made a remote control, I split the class, like I made some functions there, some functions there, and using the bridge, what I did, I basically bridged this device to this remote control. Now this remote control has access to this TV because I am giving the access of this TV. Now using this remote control object, I can control this TV class. Okay, this TV object. So that's it for the bridge pattern. I hope the bridge pattern is also clear to you. And that's it for this video. Let's meet you in the next video. Until then, bye bye. Take care.